Hi, welcome to the Build with Bear workshop. This is Pat Baer. This is a video. This is literally just on YouTube. No stream. This is not an archive of anything. What's happening is I'm right now, as this is going live to folks, I am in Boston for PAX East 2018. So unfortunately, could not do a live stream this weekend. There are some live streams happening. By the time this comes out on Saturday, I will just have tomorrow, Sunday, 10:30 a.m. PAX Twitch.tv/PAX2. Um, Basically, since I couldn't stream because where I'm staying at, the upstream was not going to be good, I decided to make this video. I bought two small little kits just to kind of buy something when I was at Toys R Us because Toys R Us, at the time of this recording, there's still a bunch of stores that are open and not doing crazy deals or anything like that. Weird deals, I should say. So instead, I decided I would just pick up two little small kits and build those. Right now, I'm looking at my screen. You can see my radiator, which normally you can't see. That's weird. My body isn't particularly blocking that. If we do this, now you can't see the radiator. So yeah, this is on my laptop recording this. I have not, at the time of this recording, built my new PC yet. Knock on not even fake wood, that went incredibly well. But anyway, I got two kits to build. Let's go to the first one. The first one is this buildable figure from Star Wars. We're gonna build a Rey. Yeah, this is a buildable figures set. It was on sale because they're not a particularly popular line. But I think it looks cool. You can see below me that I think that looks rad. So I'm looking forward to building it. It was actually would have gone like this. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll do this. Yeah, fixing it on the go. Okay, so it's the afternoon, which is why it's brighter in here than normal for recordings, but should still work out good. I did all of my assembly here. There's some figure stuff that's over here you can't see. I could probably shift also there. I did my knolling already. Got everything I needed together to knoll properly. The other thing we're building are some small Pokemon figs, and we will do that knolling on the stream. Not the stream, the recording. I'm going to say stream a bunch, even though this isn't a stream, out of habit. But yeah, you can see some of the other stuff that we're going to be working on there. I can bring that out to about there. So this is where kind of like our build space is. Great. We did it. I can't wait to have a new computer and not do this, which I love, but I still like, I don't want to do. I don't want to do this anymore. Where does that go? What happened here? Something weird happened where everything's a little off. Anyway, we figured it all out. We're doing it. We're making it happen. I'm going to tuck this cable so I don't look at it. But yeah, we're building, right? Can't wait to do it. It's this is I don't do these too often. It is very strange to do this without the chat. I depend on you a lot, chat. I love you, chat. Um, but yeah, we'll talk about a bit about Toys R Us. We can talk about PAX a bunch. We do these two figures. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll be one video, and we'll just go until it's done. Um, this is a Rey figure here. As I said, I have never assembled this type of kit like this before. Not really sure what to make of it. It looked kind of cool, and like I said, it was on sale because I don't think this line is particularly popular compared to other things. I'm not going to do super well on sales and such because Lego pretty much is going to buy everything back because they know they can sell it other places because they're Lego. So I'm not expecting to make great deals at Toys R Us, but I am going to look again when the one that's near me, and by near me I mean a 40-hour bus ride each way, 30 to 40-minute bus ride each way. Waiting to see how that does after PAX, if there is deals to be had. All right, so we did those things. Assembling this. This turns. This doesn't. That's important, I'm sure. I literally don't know what this piece is. That's the cool thing because I haven't done these kits before. this style of kit before, I don't know what to expect from it, which is pretty cool. Um, I hope that you are enjoying this. This comes out on a Saturday night, um, and I hope that you're having fun with it. I hope that you've watched my other panels. This is my 5 years ago. I did my first panel at PAX. I did 404ing it with Ryan Davis and Chris Kohler and Eric Pope. It was a little darker of a show than what my show would evolve to be. It's still positive, but I didn't really pay much attention to what my friends were bringing to the table. And oh, I put this on over too much. I have my separator here, tool of trade. I also have this flange thing here, the separator thing that I'm using mostly for Gundam kits. Figured it couldn't hurt to have here. But yeah, I put this on wrong, so now I'm going to fix my mistake. Yeah, so I've been to every single PAX East. So I think this is my 7th PAX East. And I started doing this, just as a fan. Really liked what they put out. I had heard such good things about PAX West, which was then PAX Prime, or just PAX, that when they announced an East Coast one, I jumped at the chance to be able to go. Boston isn't far away from New York. I took a bus up, the Fenghua bus, the Chinatown bus, as it's called. Took that up early morning on a Friday, stayed all weekend, had a blast. And then eventually I was like, you know what? I do this comedy show in New York. Why not try to do it there? My friends Eric Pope, formerly of our Harmonix, now at Ubisoft, on the For Honor team. Eric I had met through video game nonsense, and he is a very funny person that also knows a lot about internet video stuff, weird internet videos, so I knew he'd be great. Chris Kohler and I are childhood friends. We grew up together, and I knew that Chris would be a great person on stage, and I knew that the PAX panel people really liked Chris. And then Ryan Davis from Giant Bomb, rest in peace, Ryan, was just a dude that I kind of knew from being a Giant Bomb fan and being like a person in comedy working at UCB. Like, that goes a long way with people that want to chat about comedy stuff. Oh, so I got to flip this over. Flip this over. Yeah, Ryan. So I just kind of like out of the blue, Ryan and I followed each other on Twitter, and I just tweeted at him like, "Hey, I'm pitching a panel. Would you be interested in being on it? This is what it's like. This is what it's about. Here's who else is doing it." Ryan said yes. Apparently, at the time, Cahill White contacted, who then was running PAX panels, contacted Ryan to be like, "Is this real? I don't know who this is." He said, "Yeah, it's Pat. He's fine. It'll be fun." And then Ryan did the panel and made fun of me, and like Ryan did. And I love that I have a video of that. It's on my YouTube, youtube.com/PatBaer, where this is. The 404 playlist has, I'll need these soon, not right now, 2 of these. 404 playlist has all of the 404 that I've done at PAX and also the ones I've done at GamerX East. None of the ones I ever did at UCB. I never recorded those. Those lived in the moment. A new thing I'm doing for 404 that I'll be doing a Friday 4:30 here in Boston is I am not going to do a Tumblr. I used to do a Tumblr archive of all my videos. This previous show, I also listed all of them in the YouTube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a playlist for each show that will be all of them in a row. So you'll be able to, like, not only just, you could watch all the source videos, but you also, in the link of my video, see, like, the list of, like, these are the videos this person submitted. And we'll do it like that from now on. So you directly go to that. And because I don't use my Tumblr anymore. It's good to have. The 404 Tumblr is a good archive, but I'd much rather have it all just in YouTube. It's better for the creators. All right, so we're putting some wing things on here. I'm going to make sure we have the right ones. I got 3 of these. This goes like this, which means, yeah, I'm just making sure, because like I said, I have 4 of them, not 3, but making sure I'm putting the right things on. These seem to be identical. Oh, one thing that I should note is some of these pieces actually have numbers on them, which is incredibly helpful. I don't know if you can see the 21 on this, but it actually is numbered, which you don't normally find on a Lego set. Usually you're just going by the image. So for them to actually go through the trouble of putting the numbers on there is incredibly helpful. So this is the number 22. Great. And let me just quickly look at these other ones. These other ones just say 22 and 21. So when we use them next, they're interchangeable. Great. And like I said, we're making a person, like a very obviously blocky person. I don't know what it looks like. So that's interesting for me. All right, now we put the shell on. I assume this is like Ray's body, because looking at this piece here, see that? I'm looking at over here at the screen. Yeah, this is like a person. So we'll just put this on. Yeah, we're this chest piece here. I had the wrong piece. Did I miss a step? I did not miss a step. Must have. Yes. I did miss a step somewhere because I don't see. Where this steps into. Yes, I did. I missed a step right there. See, you can still, even an easy kit like this, I can still miss a step here and there. Got 2 into it. But yeah, I'm going to do that thing with the 404ing it, and I'm excited about that. I think it's going to turn out great. And that's about it as far as that goes. I'm excited. We're tabling for the first time ever here at PAX, League of Heels, the video game wrestling show that I help produce, is going to do that. That's really exciting and weird. It's weird to talk about. It's weird to think about. It's weird to know that that's happening. But yeah, so if you're at PAX, you should stop by and you're watching this video. It'll go up on Thursday for Patreon backers, $5, and then everybody else is going to watch this on Saturday night instead of my normal stream time. Saturday's the only night I don't have any panels to go to so far. I'm not doing any panels. I'm not going to any panels. So I could have streamed if but I'm staying at a very inexpensive rent by the room Airbnb. It's basically like a hostel, but a person just is renting out the bedrooms in their large apartment in Chinatown. So I've been told the Wi-Fi is terrible. So yeah, not going to be able to stream from there. I'm actually for PAX Unplugged, which I streamed for when I was down there. I actually made arrangements. Looks like there's nothing set in stone. I have not put in the deposit, but I have a verbal agreement that I'm going to go back to the same apartment I was in for the last time I was there, this past Unplugged, which I'm excited about. That's a cool development because streaming went really well from there. Even just streaming off my laptop when I did the stream there. So that's exciting. All right, we got to put this hinge in here together and lock it in place. Make sure these are turning. Right now that turns and that turns, which is good. That's what we want. Some turning action here. Great. My phone just blew up a little bit. I got a bunch of emails here. I'm going to check that real quick, and I apologize, but I'm going to check that. All right, yeah, everything looked good. That looks great and great. All right. So now we're putting it in there. And then we're going to put black piece. Of course, this is a lot of black. It's kind of strange. I've been doing Star Wars so long on stream that it's kind of funny, for me anyway, to be doing one that uh, isn't like exclusively like and fully um, like two different kinds of gray. Like there's not much gray in this piece because we've been doing model kits and such. There's been a lot of gray. So to me, that's kind of funny. Why didn't that go all the way in? This should go all the way in and didn't. We'll see. There it goes. Had to put a little pressure on it, which I don't like doing. Kind of makes me nervous to do that. But, wait. All right. So then put that on there. That looks right. As always, if I mess up, I'll just fix it. We've got our separator, which is a godsend. So, yeah. I'll go in 16 minutes. That's fun. I don't know how long it's going to take to do these two things, but I'm excited to build it. All right, so by turning this, we turn another thing. We're turning this arm. Why? I don't know, but we are. Turning this turns this. What that does, we'll find out. Okay, looks like we can put that piece aside. This is fun for me because, like I said, I've never worked on a kit like this, so I don't know what it does. But it's interesting so far. Anything else about packs I can talk about? Yeah, League of Heels has a table. Makes me feel like it's a real thing that we're doing now. It always is. It's been a real thing for a while, but pretty excited about that. I'm going to be going to. Okay, so that goes like that. That goes like that. One of these goes in here. I don't know. I love Boston because I have a lot of friends that live there, and it's been a good city. And now I've been to 3 different PAXs. Obviously, wait and see on Unplugged, but I think East is my favorite. The Seattle Convention Center, I do like that. Like I don't know. I like the layout. I like traveling through it, but everything's at East, right? There's no offsite at East. If you want to go to a panel, you just go upstairs. If you want to go sit in the diversity lounge, you go to the 6th floor. It's right, or not 6th floor. You go and you turn a corner, you go right there. Bandland's when you walk in. I think that I think it's set up in a way that I appreciate more than the Seattle Convention Center, where you have to go to hotels for panels. All right. Oh, let's build our legs here. We're going to build 2 legs at once. So we need the leg pieces. We need 2 of these here, which is pretty far assembled. Just goes in like this. Snaps in here. A lot of ball joints on this. Makes sense. And then 2 of the lighter pieces and 2 of these here. And doesn't matter. Looks like both sides look the same. Which is good. It's going to be a little tall. I didn't realize how tall this kit was going to be when I started putting it together. But yeah, it's a little tall little friend. Look at that. Look at the height on that. I mean, it's not perfect grade tall, but there'll be a little bit of height to this thing. Because right now, yeah, we're doing it. We're putting it here. Put this on like this. Put this on like this. All right. Got our legs. Okay, set them over there. And then, okay. A little flimsy, but we did it. Now we can put some armor pieces on. We have 5s and 6s, 2 of each. And like I said, these are numbered, which is very helpful. You know, it's surprisingly helpful. Just to figure out what the number is on these. 5. Okay, that's 5. I need one of those. I need 2 5s and 2 6s. That's a 5. So 5s go low, like this. Where do they lock in? That? Just kind of attach them. They don't, like, that actually would be helpful if it showed you where it wants these to go. Oh, I think it just goes on the ball joint, I guess. We'll do it, and then we can always adjust it if I did this wrong. But I think that's right. And then 6s should be labeled 6 and labeled 6. Yeah, I guess it goes on the ball joint. Yeah, PAX Unplugged is a thing that I'm going to be doing this year. Very excited about that. I don't know if League of Heels is going to go, but Pat Baer will be there for 404 and yet. Aaron is unsure if he's going to be there. I don't know if I want to try to do a League of Heels show without him. The prospect of that is kind of frightening, so I don't know if I want to follow through on that, but maybe it'll make sense if I can convince a couple other folks that would enjoy a tabletop focus show to come out. That would be cool. So I need 2 of these brown pieces here, and we got our cloth, which you'll find sometimes on some of the Lego sets here. So we want to goes in front of this and then crisscrosses over the top. So it goes like this. I don't know. I'll figure this out. Then I have to figure out where this goes. Assume it goes there. Well, yeah, why don't I just do this one at a time? And then this goes over here. Whoops. Well, dropped my first piece of the stream. So hold on while I endeavor to discover where that went. It is important that I find it. Because there's no extra one of them. So hold on a second. Didn't hear a big noise when it fell, so my hope is that it is an easy find. Oh, look at my chair. Look at my old leather chair that I use on streams. It's not great for my back, but it's not terrible for my back either. There we go. Found it. All right, let me fix this curtain. So one thing that I do have coming that I'm going to start figuring out how to use is a green screen. I got a pretty inexpensive green screen as part of my computer build, and I'm going to endeavor to make that work for the stream because I think that would up my game some. So instead of seeing this backdrop behind me, this would be more of the screen, and then the image is just like of what I'm building is just kind of balance things out. I don't care about that as much as I care about seeing what the stream looks like, or seeing the build focus. So I kind of just like interested in the idea of trying that out. We'll see. All right, why won't this attach? Let me pull this through. This fabric is being annoying right now. All right, pull this fabric through, line up what I need, tilt this down. There we go, got that in, and now this goes in the front like this. So yeah, so I'm gonna get a green screen. I'm gonna figure out how to make that work. I don't know if my lighting is gonna be good. I might have to get better lighting for it, but basically, I have this curtain. One of these curtains is covering my door. The other is covering a wall. So I just have a black curtain on a wall, and I'd much rather just set up a green screen behind me. Um, it would be better for building, and where I have my desk set up, or this table set up, which is right near my desk. Okay, so that goes over like that, and then this locks into that, and then that gets covered by this. Great, little piece right here. So this goes onto that. Do this so you can see. That goes in the back there. And then But yeah, I'm excited to have a green screen and kind of play with that. I think it'll be cool. I might have, yeah, like I said, I might have to get better lighting, but I'd kind of much rather do that than what we're doing now with these black curtains. So we'll see. We'll give it a shot, right? Okay, so now we're going to build some arms. We need 4 of these. And then goes like this, goes like this, and our fist. Okay, it's one hand. Oops, put the wrong. Where did I put the? Okay, it goes like that. Yeah, and this goes like this. And then if I turn that, oh, it does that. That's kind of fun and weird. Blah, 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 blah. Look, it's tall. It is. We are getting kind of towards perfect grade size. You can see it in both shots. That's fun. All right. So now we got to add some armor. So we'll do that. 2 5s. So this goes on the ball joints. Like that. And then this goes on joint pointed out. It's like I know what Ray's costume looks like, but I don't know what it looks like translated into weird faux, almost faux Lego. So it's kind of interesting to figure that out. Whoops. And then, yeah, the arm thing goes like this. There. Oh, her cloak messed up there. And then we are almost done with this thing. We got to build a staff. So let's build a staff here. 2 red pieces. Red into piece. Into. I miss you, chat. I'm not sure what to talk about right now. So, just thinking about how I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Alright. That was pretty easy. Oh, they want to build 2 of them. That's right. Got to build 2 of these. So, that's. This goes like this. This goes like that. Yeah, kind of missing having chat to play off of, talk to. When I'm recording this, I will have tomorrow night or tonight. I'll be recording a normal video here, and so I'll be able to chat with all of you about what's going on with you. So that'll be good. And then we just. Oh, this is cool. So it's 2 halves of the staff, and the red pieces go into the hand. Like that. That's the way to hold it. Cool. Then we will build a blaster. Do that. Okay. And that. Finish that off. Put this on like this. And that goes in here. And then the last step we have is the head, which I think is a cheat. Look at this. Look at that fully assembled head. That's a cheat. This is a sculpt. Like there's no, the face isn't even Lego. You can't even like attach the face to the head. I think that kind of sucks. All right, that's it. We got only 2 extra pieces, which is low for a Lego set, but I can do this. Oh, it's go time. Oh, I'm ready to spear you. Oh, you're going to get speared. You're getting speared. You're getting Britney speared. No, I'm not. Defensive. Defensive position. So, yeah, here's Ray. That was fun. What we got here? That was like half an hour. That's a nice little quick build. It's good to know that these builds are like a half an hour with me talking. A little longer with chat probably because I didn't stop to talk to y'all. But let me put it back in the... So this is going to go live back in its box, of course. So do that. What we'll do is we'll just disassemble these pieces here. And the hope is I don't have to take this part off for it to fit in. But if I do, that's fine. But we can make the legs like this. And we'll see if we can slide it in the box. Because storing in the box is better than displaying, because I don't have room to display. All right, so we're going to take this piece off here, which will be easy to assemble back on. We'll just pop that off, so you can see down there. We'll just pop that back off here. Load in the big part of the figure first. Also, for mailing and stuff, it's easier to just have it kind of all live in the box for when eventually I mail these out. So we'll shove that in there, shove that in there, shove this in there as well, the instruction book. And that's it. That's going to do it for our Ray. I'm going to have a sip of water right now. You can watch me have a sip of water. Hello. All right. It's good water. Time to make some Pokemon. Let's switch it over. We won't need this anymore because it won't really work with that. But separator might be helpful, so we'll put the separator over here. Now, these are just a bunch of little figures. There's not even a base. Often these sets have had a base to them. This does not. It does have one big Pokeball, which is cool. But yeah, this is just a bunch of stuff. So we're just going to separate by color, and then we'll build them and put them aside as we build them. Should be pretty straightforward. Right now we're like, yeah, we're just going to know by color. We'll put the Pokeball aside. That's it for the Pokeball. We can put a Pokemon on it. We can put a Pokemon in it if we wanted to. But yeah, this is all we've got here. So we'll just separate by color, and then we'll have a few piles of different colors. I still have not bought Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. That is on my list of things I'd like to buy. I think it would be great to have. I loved Sun and Moon. I'm still playing at the time of this recording, and also in reality, I'm still playing Pokemon Emerald. Officially, the Sun and Moon video game is coming out. Or not video game. The Sun and Moon anime is coming out. I have not fan subbed because I'm trying not to be a fan subber. I'm trying to watch things legally or not. And so I have not. I've been watching clips online here and there. People do their own fan subs and put them up. So just kind of keep an eye on what's going on with the show. I love the weird choice to de-age Ash, but it's not a reboot. I thought it was originally going to be a reboot with like Ash's Adventures in Sun and Moon, and they'd use the Sun and Moon changes to the game as like a basis for changing it up, the Alola region. But instead, they've kept at all his previous history. He's just younger looking, and he's in school, and it's weird, and I don't understand why they didn't go all the way. Because Ash and Misty show up. So all their history that they had together is real. It's like you could have just rebooted it with a new art style and said that none of that other stuff mattered, and then introduce all the old cool Pokemon. Like, what if? Here's the thing: when the fuck does Butterfree come back? Because Butterfree went to go like hang out with the other Butterfree, and I always assumed that someday Butterfree would like come back. Never did. It's like, okay, that's weird. That was his Pokemon. I can already tell that Teddiursa has a lot of pieces. I got a lot of orange in here. Um, some green. Yeah, so I'm just kind of separating by color right now. Pokemon Emerald, the run has been really fun. The randomized run has been cool to do. Just do 20 to 30-minute episodes. The randomness isn't as dire as I thought it might be. I've only gotten stuck on Brawly. I had to restart the gym battle. That was annoying, but not catastrophic by any means. Uh, I think not having a starter Pokemon so that I don't have a Pokemon that can learn Cut was probably the biggest problem I've had. I did use a Master Ball on a Pokemon I'll never use, which is probably a bad idea, but I did want it. It was a legendary Jirachi that I never had that legendary, so now I do. That's fun. I have 2 legendaries on my team already, so I'm not worried for legendaries. There's a lot. Teddiursa has a lot of steps to it because there's a lot of orange. Most of the color here is orange. Some brown, some yellows for our Pikachu. The Pikachu, yeah. I thought maybe for a second I was building a Pichu. Of all these kits that I've built for the Mega Constructs Pokemon, which were on sale already at Toys R Us, and I feel like I'm going to pick up. I think Gyarados is the only one I don't have. It's on my Amazon wishlist, but if Gyarados is on sale, I'm just going to buy it because that's the only kit now of these that I don't own. And or maybe there are a couple more that I don't own, but I think that might be it. I have most of them, if not all of them. I'd have to look. But yeah, I've been thinking about getting that Gyarados if it's on sale because it's like $30 for a half an hour build is like kind of a tough sell. All right. So get some white over here. Now make sure I didn't double up anything. This is where this goes. All right. So now I'm going to give myself more of a build space by moving some of these colors off here. There, just so that I have a little bit more room to build. Table's a little uneven here. And there. Great. So now I have some piles. Let's start building. I got an email I'm checking right now. It's fine. I don't care about it. Let's build a Pikachu. Pikachu head. So we need 2 ears. One of these pieces. One of these back ones. So we start with this. Nice thing is they do have some color coding of like where these pieces go. It's helpful. It goes like that. So that goes her face. Oops. All right, make sure I'm putting these ears on right. And then put that on like that. All right, yep. That's Pikachu's face already done. Getting there. Already doing great on this Pokemon. I hope I figure out green screen stuff. If it comes before my PC build starts, I'll just do it. Because I think that my laptop here, although I'm using 20% of the PCU just to record, not even stream, so I am a little worried about what that might do. I don't know enough of, like, on it. I'm going to tell you right now. I fucking don't know a lot about using a green screen. So I'd like to experiment with it. If I can get it to work on these streams, I'm definitely going to do that because then I can change where my table is here in my bedroom because then I can put it to a place where it's facing things that I otherwise would like to have be covered. And instead, just put a green screen up. So I'm excited about that. Even if it doesn't look great, Doesn't have to look great. It's just a look. You know what I'm saying? Up my game here. Be like one of those streamers that has a green screen, aka a lot of streamers, not all of them. I think about like none of the people I follow who make Hearthstone live streams that do videos, none of them have a green screen. Um, one of them like has decorated his apartment like behind him, and the other just has like a blank wall where he streams. And I was like, oh, I probably don't need one of these, but I think it's cool to have. All right, let's put on head. Pikachu is what I like to call a pretty easy build. Whoops. All right, so then we got to put this on like this. Put this on like this. Build some hands for our Pikachu. Pikachu's got hands. Now we got to build feet for our Pikachu. We use 3 of these pieces here. This goes like this. And then this goes. This is Pikachu's tail. Oh, Pikachu's feet are just these little pegs at the bottom. This is Pikachu's tail. Of course it's tail. I just realized we didn't have a tail yet. We need a tail. Tall tail. Booyah. But yeah, I'm interested in the new series. I'm interested in what the dub is. I never watched subtitled Pokemon. Pokemon is an anime. Is maybe the only anime that I'm been a fan of for a very long time and enjoyed thoroughly, but have never in my life watched the subtitled version. I think I watched one of the movies subtitled. So maybe that's true. Maybe I watched one of the movies. I can't quite remember. All right, Pikachu's tail is in. Pikachu is done. That's our first Pokemon. We do not have to catch this Pokemon. We can put it in a Pokeball. No, it doesn't want to. Get in there. Get in there. Go to her. Yeah. We caught a Pikachu. What is this, Oddish? Yeah, Oddish. I should have looked up the names of all these, but I know them. Did they even list the names in here? I should double check. But you'd think I would know the names of all the Pokemon I'm building. But yeah, let's build an Oddish. Okay. Step 6. We're just going to work with all our purple pieces. So we'll grab all our purple pieces here. Put together our purple pieces. And then a little bit of green on top, of course. So this goes in here. That's done. This goes underneath. That. That. Yeah, there's some fun Pokemon in this set. Teddy Ursa rules. I think that's a cool, weird Pokemon. I'm into that Pokemon quite a bit. So excited to build that Pokemon. It's probably my favorite. Pikachu rules, of course, but I might be a little more partial to Teddy Ursa. Mankey's fine. Mankey's like, Mankey. Primeape is the evolved form of Mankey, right? Yeah. Mankey's fine, but Oddish is also fine. And, hey, I forget the fucking name of this Pokemon. I just want to look to see if they wrote the names of these Pokemon. Oh, Sneasel. Teddy Ursa, Pikachu, Sneasel, Mankey, and Oddish. That's right, Sneasel. I literally forgot the name of Sneasel. Sneasel's, I think, actually pretty cool. I don't ever think about Sneasel as a Pokemon. But yeah, Sneasel's pretty cool. Sneasel's alright. Oddish, you just want to evolve, you know? Just got to evolve Oddish. No time for games when it comes to Oddish. No time to wait around. You just want Oddish to get better. Put that in there. I knew this would take no time at all to do, because we're not even building the sets. for this Pokemon. And then, oops, although it is being a little babyish. Being a little weird. It's meant to move around some, which is a fun design, but then it's popping off, which is not a fun design. It's not the good pop off. Oh, I gotta put supports in. I didn't realize I was doing this wrong. I missed a step. I can't believe I missed a step in what is arguably the easiest build I'll do in a long time. Actually, that wasn't hard to miss because it like kind of comes out of nowhere. That, and then that goes in here like that. Try to make this so you can see what I'm doing. And then that goes up because we're going to put some flowers up on there. And then this lives here in the center. And then we put a face on it. We make Oddish have personality and life. And then we build a flower base for it. And do this. And this. Oops. Came off. Mega Constructs are fine. They're mostly fine. They're not my favorite thing, but they're okay. You know, I think I prefer Lego, but they do okay. Yeah, I'm actually interested to see that Toys R Us if these kits go on sale for a lot or none. You might have just seen those two green pieces just fly off in the air, and they luckily bounced and rolled into a spot that I can reach. And so I'll be able to get them back right now. That was weird. I don't know why they flew off like that, but they did. Let's try to get back on without having to take these leaves off. Let's see if I can do that. Hey, let's use our separator here. Put it like that. Ha ha! Nailed it. Then. Well, that didn't work. There we go. We did it. And then that just goes on our Oddish. And we did an Oddish. And then we just put the final piece on here. Just this goes in to this. And then this sits atop this here. Just try to get this. Oops. Oops. I wouldn't call this complicated, more than annoying. It's not a complicated part of this step. It's just being really weird and annoying, more than anything. I'd like it to not be annoying. I'd like to move on, because I have 3 more to make. Great, we did it. Here's Oddish. There's Oddish. Pikachu, you already got caught. Oddish, you're caught. A regular Pokeball, you're a low level. Alright, Mankey. Mankey is going to be brown and white. That's Mankey's color scheme. That's Mankey's dealio. So let's make some Mankey happen. I need one of these. 2 of these. Pull the white color forward so it's easier for me to see what I'm doing. 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. And 1 of these. I'm going to get settled back in after that piece fell. I'm going to try not to drop any more pieces. We'll see how that goes, but that's a nice goal, I think. to not have to pick up any more pieces. I haven't done Lego in a while. The Lego, we just did with Ray and these, which aren't Lego, but you know what I mean. It's been a bit. When I finish my goof, which I'll already probably finish by the time this goes live, but maybe I'm working on my A-wing. That is the next Lego kit that I have waiting for me. It's an A-wing, so hopefully I'll be building that soon on the stream. That'll take a couple episodes to do, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. It's a fun kit. Looking, I love the A-wing, so excited to build it. I know I build mostly Star Wars Legos. I have other Lego on my wish list, and people just haven't purchased it, and I haven't been inspired. I probably want to do something. I might want to do something with Batman or maybe even Marvel related. Not sure. Not sure. All right. Oops. So we got some ears for our Mankey. Now we'll continue to we're going to put a face and a back of the head on it. So we'll go like that. And then the back just goes like this. Tells you how to put it on, which is nice. Great. Alright, so we got a head for our Mankey. Oh, I put Mankey's head on wrong. There's our Mankey's head on nice and tight. Then we put on these two grapple things here in the bottom. That will make it easier to connect later. I talk about it on the shows and stuff, and you've already heard this if you've been watching the episodes, but I already miss, like, literally, the episode came out on Thursday and it's Saturday, but, I already really miss, Laid Back Camp. So, one of my favorite anime of my favorite of this season, favorite of the year so far, just gonna miss that show. Can't wait for the Blu-ray to come out in Japan. I gotta look that up when that is, because when the Blu-ray comes out, that means that there's an OVA, and then I will break my rule and I will watch a fan sub of that immediately as soon as it is out, because you can never know if Crunchyroll is going to pick up the OVAs. They picked up the Dragon Maid like pretty late. It was not around the release. They didn't pick up the OVA for New Game, which is a very fun episode in between the two seasons. So, we're building a tail here, by the way. I think it's pretty self-explanatory looking at that this is a Mankey tail. And then Mankey tail goes in under here. I like Mankey's face is like covering most of Mankey's body. Just fine. And then we're going to build some legs. So we take this into this goes into that. This goes into this. That's all that is. And then this goes into that. Again. And that's all that is. And then we will snap these down. And that's our legs. And we can attach our legs. Actually put these on wrong. Great. Oops. All right. There's our legs for our Mankey. Now we're just going to build the arms. It's very quick. It goes in here. That. Like that. That. Yeah, I'm actually going right now in real time. I'm catching up on Overlord, which I stopped watching after like the third episode because it did this weird thing where they started showing how awesome the lizard men were, and I was like, I really like the lizard men, but I know that the lizard men are just gonna get murdered and captured and turned into like servants. So that's kind of weird. Maybe I don't really want to watch that. But now I'm into it, and it's more fun, and a couple of the characters that I like in the show have more stage time or more camera time or whatever. So Mankey would go in here if I wanted to. Put Mankey away. All right, we got two more. Got to build this thing. What do we got here? Yeah, we got Sneasel left, and we've got Teddy Ursa left. So we'll see what the instructions want me to make Sneasel next. So I guess we're going to make a fucking Sneasel. So take these, and then the little pinks pieces here. One pink piece for the ear, which is, they're all, one's smaller than the others. So, gonna go ahead and, oh, the small one is part of Sneasel's tail. So, okay. Sneasel has one ear that is the same color as its tail, but one of these pieces is smaller than the other. So I was a little worried about that. We got it. All right, so do this here. Yeah, Overlord. Overlord, I really liked the first season, and I never thought they'd actually make more of it. I was surprised went to hear about the second season. But it's now that the Lizard Men, spoilers, have been subjugated, but are mostly alive. Now we can kind of focus on some of the other weird humans, some of whom we like, some of whom we don't like, and see how they end up dealing with all this stuff on the show. Oops. Put the ear on wrong. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, makes sense. I didn't actually, I skipped a step. That would make some sense as to why I could not put the back of this head on properly, because I didn't have the back of the head on at all. Alright, great. So we got one kind of normal colored ear, one weird ear, like every good Sneasel has. Now we'll build the body up. Take this piece here. Gonna put this top piece on there. This top piece down here. Flip it around. Put a square in. Overlord, the thing that I think I like most about it is because it is that like woke up in a video game is real style of show. Is that the main character Ainz Al Ghul is the only one as far as he can tell, and so he's just kind of like living his life, and so mostly it's like him occasionally having like a moment of narration, being like, oh, this is going to be weird. Oh, that's a strange thing. Oh, I missed my friend who made this character that I'm hanging out with, this NPC that is now sentient. It's interesting. There's a lot about like free will and like some of the characters thinking, and he's like, arguments are okay. You should ask questions. You shouldn't blindly be obedient to me, which like is interesting. It's an interesting element of the show that I didn't necessarily think they were going to go with. I don't know if it's going to pan out to anything particular, but at the moment, it's pretty interesting that there's a whole discussion of free will when it comes to some of the characters. All right, so these are our legs for our Sneasel, so we're gonna build those. Looking back, I think I missed a piece. What am I doing here? Trying to figure this out. This looks wrong, because it is wrong. And so I have to figure out why it's wrong. Oh, this goes on here. They didn't show it. It's listed in the pieces I needed, but they didn't show where to put it. They just, I guess, assumed you knew where to put it. That's annoying. Mega Constructs isn't perfect. Some might even call them bad. Oh, we're over an hour. I'm glad. We're just over an hour. I'm glad. Give you your money's worth. I'm sorry that I could not stream from Boston. As you know, I was unable to do so. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that. When I go to PAX West in Seattle, my hope is to stay in Airbnb and be able to live stream when I'm out there. No guarantees I'll be able to do that, but that is, as always, my goal. Because I want to be able to stream for y'all. But at the very least, I'll do, I'll at least stream that week. I'll never take a whole week off like I did in Seattle for Emerald City, because that was bad. Did not like doing that. All right, so we got our color here. We're gonna put arms together now. And put that down. And put that there. Like that. And then attach our head. And we built a Sneasel, and then we just have to put the tail on. Head is on. Tail's coming on. Pink piece there. Big. It's kind of like a flower, which I've never really thought about with Sneasel's tail. I've never really put any thought into Sneasel and why Sneasel has like a flowerish tail. And I don't know. It's like a desert flower, but it's like a dark ice type, or just a dark type that hangs out in the ice. I don't remember. These legs aren't as sturdy as some of the other Pokemon we've built. But there you go. There's a Sneasel. A Sneasel! Whoops, dropped Sneasel immediately. Alright, we got one more to build. We're going to build our Teddiursa. Teddiursa has some pieces to it. So we need 2 of these. We need 4 of these. 4. We need to move that little bit of dirt away. 1 of these, because we're building the head first, so we gotta need that pieces. And for some reason, essential to the head is the is this piece here. This piece is in every Pokemon head, just about, other than like Oddish, who is all head. All right, so put this in this. That times 2. Alright, so now we're building the base of our head with the back piece here, the piece that the neck will pop into, or the body will pop into, if we even build a neck. This is not wanting to do what I want it to do. Oh, I have the wrong thing. That's why. There's 2 of these pieces, and I had the wrong one. And then it's weird how when you use the right piece, it immediately works. That's so strange. Such a strange thing. I believe I hear delivery coming in, which is going to be great, because that is stuff that I need. That is stuff for my PC that by the time this is on the internet and people can watch it, I have already built, and hopefully did not go wrong. That is the big hope, is that none of my build stuff went horribly, horribly wrong. It could. Alright, what am I doing wrong here? That goes like that, goes like that. Doesn't, there. It goes on the side? Okay. And then angled out? Okay. I'm figuring this out. These instructions aren't great. Like I said, Mega Constructs, not the best. Good, but not the best. And then goes like that. Then we put a face on it. And that's it for that, for this step right now. Now we can move on. This on here. So we need one of these. We need 2 of these. I've said this already that I miss you, chat, but I do wish that I had you to kind of throw some ideas out at me. It's okay. I was going to tweet out, hey, give me topics to talk about while I do the stream, but I am recording this, and most of Twitter right now, the time I'm recording this, is talking about the March for Life. So I felt that that would be inappropriate. Other than just plugging my show for tonight, did not want to do anything like, tell me what your favorite blah is, you know? I was like, no. What if I didn't do that? But also, tell me what your favorite blah is. I really want to know. What's your favorite Pokemon? Snorlax. Makahita. Hariyama. Hariyama, Snorlax. Hariyama and Snorlax. Hariyama and Snorlax. I think, yeah. I do have a soft spot for Rayquaza because it is amazing. And it's now my starter friend, but... Alright, so we got a body here. We're going to keep building our body. Snorlax rules. You know I love Snorlax. But yeah, I also have a soft spot for Makuhita and Hariyama. Makuhita is just cute looking, and Hariyama rules, and is just like a tough, cool fighting type. I love having like Hariyama, and then I teach it like Earthquake or Surf, and so it has like a big double attack. Plus, it can then just like Brick Break and take care of business. Got an email coming in. I'm gonna look at it. Oh. I got a text about packages. One is big and heavy, which is probably one is big and heavy, which is probably my case. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to go get that by finishing our Teddiursa, by putting a head on our Teddy. We got to do the ears still. Don't worry, we're not done. Got to build these ears. Okay. So. Got 2 of these. So, let's see. We need this one, this one, the top. Layers underneath. Goes like that. Tried to put this in the head, but these are actually where the ears. And then that goes like that. And then we'll do the exact same thing on the other side. Exact same build. And then we'll be almost done. We'll be done. Once we do that, then we just have to assemble Teddiursa's ears. Alright. I like it's Teddiursa and then becomes Usaring. Or Usaring. Just a giant bear. Just a giant mean bear. Like, it's just a big mean bear. It's just a bear. They made a Pokemon that's just a bear. At least Teddiursa is like tiny and like a baby teddy bear thing with like a weird moon head. Because it's got that weird moon on its head. I don't know why. But yeah, that's it. Teddiursa. That's our Teddiursa right there. We're going to put Teddiursa on the Pokeball. And that's going to do it for this bonus. Thanks so much for joining me here in the Bear... I was going to say the Bear Cave. That's a different thing. On Pat... Build with Bear Workshop. I almost said Pat Builds Pokemon. I literally named everything but what it was. This is the Build with Bear Workshop. Normally it streams Thursdays at 8 p.m., Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you will join me for another build in the future, one that's streamed. And thank you, take care, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.